Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. This is Life with Amber. So hey everyone, welcome back. I'm here. I know it's been a while since I uploaded my last video, and if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's a hearty crockpot meal. I made pot roast, and it was super delicious, especially during this time where it's cold and you need something to just kind of warm your soul. So please check out that video if you haven't already. But I just wanted to provide you all with an update. Last update I gave, I was in my second trimester, and now I'm for sure in the third, but also in the home stretch. I'm actually due this Sunday. Today is Tuesday, so I'm in my 39th week, 39 weeks and 2 days. So we're almost there. But I just kind of wanted to give you a brief video on just how I'm feeling and what's been going on and how I'm prepping for baby girl. So, for me, I've been literally just, I don't know, not antsy, but really just anxious and anticipating for the big day when we get to meet baby Malia. I'm honestly so excited that I could be like in a mental space where I'm kind of emotionally ready and mentally ready to have another newborn around the house. Another topic for another day is having a newborn and a toddler at the same time. I'll update y'all on that in another video. But for now, I've been able to take off some time from work before my due date, which was really necessary for me, because if you all don't know, I'm actually a CPA. I work at one of the big 4 accounting firms, and so our busy season actually ramped up January, and it goes pretty much until March, depending on your clients. But I actually got like a small taste of busy season in January, and I had to actually close an audit by January 18th. So I was working all the way up until the 19th, and it was pretty stressful, actually. I really was like, well, maybe I'll have Malia a little bit earlier because of the stress and the workload. And if you don't know what busy season is, it's just working at minimum 55 hours a week, which is inclusive of Saturdays, sometimes Sundays as well, really depending on the team and like the workload. So as you can imagine, busy season with a full belly, and a toddler, and working from home, and just all these different conditions and aspects kind of already in place. It was just not the ideal time period for me, but guess what? I made it, and now I'm here. So I'm excited to have like this small little break between work and baby, just to kind of prep for baby girl. We've got her room together, her nursery. My husband and I built her crib and her dresser and things like that. So we've got our clothes tucked away and hung some clothes and folded some things, and I think everything's pretty much in good position to go. We've got our bags ready, like our overnight hospital bags. I have her bag ready with her essential things. She's only gonna need maybe a couple outfits, because right now, especially during the pandemic, they don't really keep you long. I don't think they kept me long for my son when I had my son either in 2018. I had him November 27th at 1:09 a.m. So I was at the hospital for that full day, which ran together for me. I didn't know what day it was or when it was, because I was just so out of it after having the baby. And then we stayed up until, I think we left on the 28th, honestly, that afternoon. So they didn't keep us for long then, and probably won't keep us for long now, especially with the pandemic and everything. They try to get you kind of in and out. So have a couple offers for her. You know, some little cute things that we might want to take pictures of her in. Although they don't do the professional photos anymore in the hospital right now. We could take something on our own, hopefully. And yeah, so her things are ready, and then I have my change of clothes and necessities in my bag: toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant, nipple cream for breastfeeding. Yeah, pretty much that. Snacks, although I don't know if, well, I know for sure after the baby I'll be able to eat snacks, but I didn't really have an appetite too much after I had Isaiah. So we'll see what my appetite looks like this time, and if I end up eating my snacks. For my snack side, I packed some cashews, fruit snacks, Doritos. So hopefully I have a taste for it or something like that. Currently, I mean, during my pregnancy, I've been craving sweets, so anything like candy or more or less like cakes and pies and stuff, cookies. So maybe I'll put a few cookies or something down in the bag too. But yeah, so got our bags packed. I still have to put this car seat in the car. And I think that'll be like pretty much the final thing, just getting that all strapped in and ready to go. But I'm ready. I'm just really, for the most part, anxious on how it's gonna happen. So for Isaiah, I actually had my water bag, it was ruptured, and actually it was ruptured on a Sunday, but I didn't really pay too much. I didn't really like give it attention, because I'm like, oh, okay, things happen like this all the time. I was like asleep, so when I woke up I seen it, but it was like not a full like, oh my god, my water broke. So I was like, oh, maybe I'm just, you know, leaking. I don't know, maybe I didn't make it to the bathroom. Who knew? Didn't think anything of it. So it happened again Monday once I woke up, and I was like, 2 days in a row, maybe I should call my doctor and see, you know, if they have any advice on this. So I called my doctor, and they was like, yeah, you should probably go and get your, like, go to the hospital and have them like look at you. So that being said, you know, I got everything. I ate something before I left, went to the hospital, and sure enough, they were like, oh yeah, your water's ruptured. You actually need to stay here. So I'm like, oh, okay. Mind you, had like, it wasn't like I was like in labor, right? So I wasn't having contractions. I was feeling pretty normal, just kind of going in to see what was going on. And so yeah, so they kept me. So I got to the hospital about 12 o'clock, and they started to induce my labor. So because once your water bag is ruptured or open, you know, should start preparing to have the baby, because bacteria can form, or infections can form, or anything like that. So they definitely want to get the baby out, and they were really concerned because at that point it had been ruptured for a good 48 hours for me. So to all the new moms, if you're leaking anything, that's not just a little, or, you know, it's not like a water break, but you can tell, just call your doctor, you know, or go visit your hospital to just make sure nothing's going on there. So yeah, they gave me Pitocin, which will, you know, induce your labor. So I was pretty much fine. I had my family there. This is 2018, before COVID. So my mom, dad, sister, husband, even my friends came to visit us before Isaiah got here. So yeah, I was like pretty normal, laughing, joking around. And then I would say 7, 8 o'clock, contractions started getting a little bit increasing in intensity, but not to its highest point. So, you know, every so often I'll have a contraction, and it was my first time obviously experiencing that. So I was trying to like breathe through them and kind of get through them. They kept, you know, asking if I wanted an epidural or whatever. And I definitely kept it on standby because I didn't want to say no. But I didn't want to say yes either. So yeah, I kept it on standby, but never ended up getting it actually. And I'll say about 11 p.m., close to 11, is when the contractions probably started to increase, and it was like, oh, okay, this is what it feels like. So I kind of powered through those, and like I said, Isaiah was born at 109. So that was my labor experience for the first one. But every pregnancy, every labor is totally different. So I think that's just why I'm like anxious to see, okay, what's gonna happen this time? Is my water gonna like break where it's like obvious, like, oh, okay, it's time? Will I rupture again? Will I just be dilated when I go to the doctor and they're like, oh, we're gonna have the baby? Will she just go to her due date and just make her presence known then? Will she go past her due date? Hopefully not. Because I'm ready to meet her, but I'm also ready to, again, just have my body back and not be like rolling and waddling around the house like a whale. Which I feel like sometimes, most of the time. So yeah, I was just ready to see what the experience is, what the story is, and I'm just super excited to meet her and have like another baby. My son is ready. My son is 2, but he knows that it's a baby in my stomach. He's excited to be a big brother. So my husband's super excited too. He's always wanted his little girl, so he's excited as well for this new addition. But all in all, I'll definitely make another video after Malia gets here. 1, so you all can see her, and then 2, just to see how postpartum is going. So I actually I'll probably do a video on that, just because my postpartum experience with my son wasn't ideal or what I had imagined, if I even imagined anything. Postpartum is not something that was just like openly like discussed. When people find out, oh, you're having a baby, it's usually about the pregnancy and the glow and looking great and feeling good, but it really wasn't the discussion about, you know, feelings after you have the baby and thoughts and anxiety, or maybe can lead to depression as well. So definitely a video I want to put out for you all. But this is just my 39-week update, so hopefully we see her soon. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. This is Life with Amber. Well, I'll post some updates, and hopefully I can do maybe a labor and delivery recap quick after, and some new things to come. So be sure to check me out, keep following me, and hopefully if you have any questions, feel free to comment or hit me up on Instagram. I'm always down to talk about baby stuff and mommy stuff and just everything that I have some experience to help somebody in and encourage somebody else. I definitely want to do. So thanks for watching this video, and we hope to see y'all later with a new edition. All right, take care.